All right, welcome back to the Spruce Goose.
Okay.
Okay, only good choices this time.
From here on out,
yeah.
only good choices.
Oh, absolutely.
It goes against everything that we are trained to do.
No, wait, I thought we were doing 100% of bad choices.
Well, that's our instinct.
Ooh, he already knows that we're going to try to jump.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
come on.
We didn't even try that yet.
Halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Okay,
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Huh.
What is this place?
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me also of a little bit? Have you ever seen Brazil? Terry
No.
Gilliam's Brazil?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's sort of a...
What aspect of it?
The sort of all the jacked up reality, the warping of rules, and also the workplace hell. I don't know. He's the member of Monty Python that did like 12 Monkeys.
Am I going to see... Oh, I've seen 12 Monkeys.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so there's going to be some Brad Pitt flick in the sky kind of things. Like,
Dude.
gotta get the numbers.
What you gotta do, Jimbo, is relax.
Okay.
Wow.
That was what I
How
should
did
have
we
gone.
launch into 12 Monkeys?
Yeah. I just love how he just freaks out. It's good stuff. All right, so what was my number, by the way? What
You were
employee?
437 or 427, I think.
427? Okay.
But we're basically backtracking to a choice I believe he said
Almost there.
should have
Don't
made.
take the door on the left, back to the correct ending.
Yep.
The story will have resolution once again.
Oh,
and
I
you'll
see.
Be home free in the real world.
and we'll have beat the game.
Okay, great. That was pretty fast. Let's play.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Just open the door.
That means choosing
Just open the
responsibly
door.
And always putting the
Wait,
story
don't tell me
first.
it gives
I'm
us this
confident
choice
you'll be
again.
able to
Give
do
me
it.
the
I don't know if we-
door.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I don't know if we can resist this.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
I can't.
he entered the door on his
I
left.
can't. I
Oh, I knew it.
Why did you do that?
Because you...
Hurry back in the other direction.
But-
Perhaps we're not too late.
No, look at the world.
Did it just close?
Hello? Let's do some finger painting. Okay, fine. Okay.
All right. Wow.
Psych! Okay, I'm back here. Now what?
Just stay here.
Okay.
See if he says something. Yes.
Let's admire the place.
Wow, look at reality. It's all jacked up in there.
I don't think it's that bad. It's just phasing. It's cool.
Okay, all right.
Fine. Can't
We'll do what we're supposed to do.
Okay. Okay. All right. Doing the right thing.
Yep, we're going to be reunited with her.
Yeah, who's her?
Oh,
It's
it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Sorry.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much
okay,
garbage?
all right, well, you don't have to-
It's worthless now.
So you
guy's losing
And what
his
am I
shit.
supposed to
Blair
do?
Witch it on you.
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How
Yeah.
can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
Nope.
I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility
That's
forever.
right. Welcome to our reality, bitch.
Is it better to
Yay.
shut the game down entirely?
No.
To willingly destroy all of my work?
Oh.
I don't know.
Look, I'm playing right.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I
Can you parkour on those?
No,
Wish I could
have to.
jump.
I have to shut the game down.
No.
I have to.
You don't.
No.
I have to.
No.
I guess he does wear the pants in this game. Oh,
Okay.
I thought for a second we were in charge, and he just,
Listen, I understand he has to have a narrative, but I also need a narrative. Whoa, it's even better than it was before.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Hey.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
I'm beginning to
My
think
entire game is destroyed.
we shouldn't have fucked with
was
narrator,
anything in
man.
the world that was mine, and you've run it into
I
the
thought it was
ground.
great.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to.
We
He
can't help
understands that if I
ourselves.
say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
And
That thought hadn't even occurred to you,
let's have
had
a
it?
spa
Nope.
day.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
I know.
Oh.
Man,
My
his voice is
story?
pimpo, huh?
Yeah.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
I don't
worked
buy it.
so hard on it.
He's
I
just trying to
tried
make
so
us
hard
feel bad.
Oh.
to behave exactly as Stanley would.
Whoa.
That means choosing
Whoa.
responsibly
Wait.
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be
can't
up to
tell
the
what's
task.
real.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
I'm ready for this.
When Stanley came to a set of two doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep. Yep. I sure
No!
did.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh, come on.
Is this
Real life?
supposed to happen? Nanners, I can't tell anymore.
I have to restart the game. I can tell by my FPS counter that this is
When
a.
Stanley
Oh,
came to a
yep.
set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All I see is black screen.
Can I walk?
I don't like games that I can't tell if they're crashing.
Am I pressing the right buttons? This is like Metal Gear Solid. You have to unplug. Do I unplug the mouse?
Guys, the TV is black for us right now.
What do I do?
And I don't know if it's... I still hear the game.
I can hear the hum, unless that's the computer. Hey, hey, dude. Can you bring it back for us?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I won't do it anymore.
Left door.
Watch. Escape
You
will do
got it.
something. Watch.
Oh.
Game. Oh, do I have to start it again? You think?
No.
Oh, I don't know. It says begin game again. But maybe I can find my way through the right door.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can't find it. Okay, maybe I have to. Is there a okay? I think you win this round.
What?
Okay. What if that did something?
I don't even know what's going on.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Did I
Stanley
seriously get
decided to go to
punished?
the meeting room.
Did
Perhaps
it-
he had simply missed a memo.
What if I went to the right and it changed? Maybe what if it was the same again?
That's so cool that we can't even tell if we crashed
When
it.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he
Okay.
entered the door on his left.
Yeah, sure did.
This
Yep.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
Okay, so we know
well.
that it's.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee.
Guess now I'm confused. I don't. Okay.
If that was a crash,
All of
Yeah.
his
that was the
co-workers
most
were
epic
gone.
crash.
What
It
could
was
it mean?
it was so
Stanley
well.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's just be. But then
Are you gonna go?
maybe it's. See, this is the problem. See, we
When
wanted to
Stanley
always make
came
the
to a
bad
set of
choice.
two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe this is trying to make us like fit in with
Okay.
the status quo. Yeah, because this was broken.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Not as fun as the last time.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Okay.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hey, by the way, let's not forget. He told us if we'd taken the left door, there'd be an underground complex that we would destroy.
Absolutely.
If
So how did he already know that though?
If he, well, I said,
Ooh.
I think he was
Hello.
lying.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
You can go ahead and just. I played
Yep,
Dead
yep,
Rising. I know how
yep,
this
we
works.
know. We're gonna
Well,
make
I gotta make a dildo sword.
We're gonna make a flamethrower out of this
There was
stapler and
nothing
this
here.
wrench.
No choice to make, no path to follow.
Listen,
just
announcer.
An empty broom closet.
Shut it.
No reason to still be here.
Pee in the mop bucket. There
Yeah.
we go.
Probably washing this
Chew
though.
on that.
Yeah.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Shut up! I'm peeing. I
Wasn't
can't.
doing anything.
Can't do it when
At
you're
least if
watching.
there was something to interact
Stanley's
with,
donger
he could
was
justify
wholly
himself.
unremarkable.
Holy
As it is,
dog.
He's literally just standing there.
Fine,
doing sweet
fine. I'll
things.
follow the rules. Okay.
Oh, this
Coming to
game.
a stand,
This game is
Yeah.
like
Stanley walked upstairs
the video
to his
game
boss's office.
equivalent of hell. Oh, upstairs is the right
Okay.
choice.
But it's red down
That's
here
what I'm
though.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Look
Look
at
this.
this. This is going to be where we find the Glock.
Yeah, this is where I'm gonna destroy
But
it. Remember?
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss,
Yep.
admitting he had left
I'm
his
a coward.
post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Not a team
and in
player.
such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His
Yeah,
boss would
absolutely.
think he was crazy.
Going in
And then
circles, Sark.
something occurred to Stanley.
Oh, you are.
Maybe.
I just
he thought
noted-
to himself,
wait.
maybe I am crazy.
What?
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None
Are
of
you
it made
closing
any
those?
logical
I'm not doing
sense.
anything.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically?
He's right.
behind him? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Wait.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Okay.
He just hadn't
Suck
found
the
the
exhaust
words
pipe
for
till
it.
we're dead.
I'm dreaming, he yelled.
Nope,
This
can't
is all
commit
a
suicide.
dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Shut up! Shut up!
I'll have to go back to my boring real-life pushing buttons.
This is
I
a
may as
shitty
well
dream.
enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
Okay.
he imagined
Yeah.
himself flying and began to gently
Oh.
float above the ground.
What?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was
Okay,
so
never mind.
much
This is
fun.
good.
Oh, this is
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
spacebar. Was that doing
How
anything?
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating
We asked
everything that I'm
ourselves that.
doing and thinking? Now the voice was
I just
describing
submit.
itself being considered by Stanley,
Please continue,
who found
sir.
it
Go back to
particularly
space.
strange.
Oh.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Whoa.
And while he thought it all
Okay.
very odd,
Listen,
and wondered if
just
this
slow
voice
down,
spoke
please.
to all people in their dreams,
Can't handle
the
this.
truth
If
was
my
that, of
nose
course,
starts bleeding,
this was not a dream. How could it be?
don't
Was
take me to the
Stanley simply
hospital.
deceiving
Take me to a
himself?
psychiatrist.
Believing
Do you hear
that
that
if he's
ringing?
asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for
I
himself.
smell tomatoes.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Sparkles?
Hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah, what's
this
up?
voice was a part of himself too, surely.
Wait, where's the
surely,
car?
If he could just...
Did the car get
He would prove it.
taken out
He
of
would
rotation?
prove that he was
just
in
gonna hold my
control,
breath.
that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the
Okay. Oh God, it
the
worked.
press of the mattress on his back,
What?
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
It's pleasant.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life
Yeah, those are
exactly
good.
the way it's always been.
I
My
wanna
life
fly.
is normal. I am normal.
I want to break you, game.
Everything
What do you think about that? What,
fine.
what's that? That's what I. Oh,
What's up, narrator? Where you at now?
so-
Okay.
oh.
You
Okay,
jerk.
I'm sorry.
You jerk. Where you at now? You can't.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
Okay.
I promise I'll make the right choice this time.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a
no,
boss. I
just
have an
want a
office.
soda.
I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be.
Do you have any Shasta?
Who am I? Who am
what?
I?
See what all the panic
And
is about.
everything went black.
Ah,
Again. Hey.
okay, so
This is the story of a woman named Mariela.
what? Okay.
Mariela woke up on a day
All
like
right.
any other.
Okay.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed.
Wait,
dead on the
wait,
sidewalk.
wait, wait, whoa,
And
whoa.
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance,
We're-
for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange
Thoroughly
man.
baffled.
He was obviously crazy, This much she knew.
Is he dead?
Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Man,
I
no,
mean,
this is
are we
murder.
dead?
I
She
was
thought
murdered
to
by the
herself
voice.
How lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Are
I know what
Mariela
is real
now?
I think
and what
so.
isn't.
Am I Sark?
It was comforting to think.
And she asked
in a
herself,
certain way,
"What do I want
seeing
for
this
dinner?
man made her feel
Lean
better.
cuisine.
But then she remembered the meeting
Maybe
she had
just a bowl of
scheduled for that
cereal.
day.
What if you
The very important people
What if you rolled
whose
him over
impressions of
and his
her would
back
affect
was the
her
same as
career,
his front?
and by extension,
Or he's
the
just
rest
Gary
of her
Coleman.
life. She had no time for this.
Oh, is he
So
so
it was
tall?
only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
It was
And
more
then
than a
she
moment.
turned and ran.
Okay. Well, that
Did
was
we-
good. Okay, let me just go ahead and stop
All right.
down right now. I'm gonna take some time.
Okay, yeah.
I just want to think about this.
I'm gonna go back to church.